everyone, this is Mary's with ASMR. Today I'm going to be doing reading from a magazine article. The second one is actually going to be two-part. I'm going to read from one magazine and then a different one. So this first one here, I actually surprisingly found this at my mall kiosk here in Chicago, which is weird. I didn't expect to have this here, but this is the New Yorker. And I've never been to New York, but I'd very much like to go. And I understand that in this magazine you're supposed to like political cartoons and things like that. And so I'm going to read one article here called Homecoming Manhattan. In 1641, a Dutchman in what was then New Netherlands discovered that his hogs had been slain. A militia was roused to pursue the suspected killers, the Lenape President Native Americans. The story was perhaps our country's original fake news. The pig slayers were probably colonists, but the fallout for the Lenape was real. Colonists massacred the Lenape and camped on what is now the Lower East Side in Jersey City. Over time, violence and disease forced many survivors to move west, and the Lenape lost the island of Manhattan and its surroundings. On a recent Sunday in November, the Lenape elder George Stonefish was at the Park Avenue Armory to host a powwow. He invited all members of the contemporary Lenape Nation who are spread out on reservations from Oklahoma to Ontario. The event was also open to anyone who bought a $15 ticket. We have been chased to the four corners of Turtle Island, he said, referring to North America. We're here to reclaim our territory. Stonefish, a great-grandfather 3 times over, was born on the Upper East Side and now lives in Brooklyn. He has long hair, still black, and wore a bomber jacket. I'm a native New Yorker in the truest sense, he said. Stonefish took a lap around the Armory's main space, which would host a dance competition, with food and crafts sold around the periphery of the room. Were his vendors' powwow ready? He passed slingshots and silver for sale and paused to chat with the woman selling CBD oil. You're going to be ready, though, right? He asked the vendor who was sitting at the food stalls. Buffalo burgers, deer meat, and smoked salmon. Don't do things at the last minute, he lectured. I'm not that kind of Indian. I don't believe in Indian time. At 1 p.m., the doors opened to hundreds of ticket holders, Girl Scouts, Upper East Siders, college kids. A woman and 2 men in U.S. military dress stood near a booth selling dream catchers. They said they belonged to the Native American Heritage Forum at West Point. All had indigenous blood, though the amount varied. Half Navajo, around 30% Iroquois, a very small percentage Cherokee. Some 112, Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Long said. He's from Oklahoma, taking out his wallet, he produced his Cherokee citizenship card. He hadn't followed the controversy that erupted in Senator Elizabeth Warren, whom Donald Trump called Pocahontas, released DNA results in an attempt to prove her Cherokee ancestry. Being Native is a fad right now, Chief Vincent in the head of the Ramapo Lenape Turtle Clan, New Jersey, said, having Native blood is not what makes you truly Native. It's your heart. It's the humility that you keep from birth. Just after 2 p.m., more than 100 performers in regalia, feathers, ribbons, danced in the center of the space. The crowd clapped along to a drum beat. I've been dancing since I can remember. David Smith, the Mohawk Roofer from Niagara Falls, said. He bought his 7-year-old son to dance too, dressed in hawk feathers and moccasins that he made by hand. Brett Stonefish, a cousin of Georgia, stepped up to a microphone and offered a prayer in Muncie, a Lenape dialect, and then in English. Anu Sheik, thank you to the one who thought us into existence. He traveled by train from Ontario, where he lives on a tiny reservation called Iluna Payway Lake Chewit. Forgive me for being a little overwhelmed, he told the crowd, but it's good to be home. Tanash Chan, a jewelry maker, driven that morning from the Shinnecock Reservation in Long Island, parking on the Upper East Side, had been a drag, she said, but she liked the chance to educate Manhattanites. I had arrows here earlier, so we talked about the tradition of hunting, and I was speaking with vegetarians. She's raising 2 children on the reservation, and she's at once hopeful and worried. The world is changing, she said. Her 8-year-old daughter was taught in school to give thanks for the people who were before them. The Trump is president were affected by gun violence and bigotry. In another room, Tanya Tagak, an Inuit singer, spoke to an audience about loss. We're very lucky. We own 2% of our land, she said. She slapped her thigh and laughed. George Stonefish appeared on a panel with 3 of the 16 Lenape elders who Oh, come to town. He took a seat on stage, crossed his legs, and accepted a cranberry lemonade. We've been kicked to the four winds, and we've come back together, he said, looking wryly around the room at the more recent New Yorkers. If you really want to be truthful, he added, the elders are your landlord.